Hello, Joy.
Hi, Jordan.
How are you?
I am doing great, thanks.
So I just wanted to give you a confidentiality reminder that everything that we say or talk about is confidential.
Okay.
So now that we've met a couple times, how's everything going?
Oh, it's going great. I have a new boyfriend and just a whirlwind of stuff going on. Pretty excited.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
How are all the things that we talked about last time, the parenting classes and the supervised visits and counseling? How's all that going?
It's all okay.
It's going okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So I have a chart, and it kind of gets passed around between your counselor and everyone involved in trying to help you.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that you've missed a couple of your parenting classes.
Well,
What's going on?
yeah. Well, I've had some issues. My car hasn't been starting, and I've got my new boyfriend. I've just got a lot of stuff going on in my life, and so I haven't been going to the last couple classes. And I don't know. I'm not really liking them. They're not that great.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your car and that you aren't really enjoying the parenting classes.
Mm-hmm.
The only downside is that you not attending these classes is going to affect the outcome of when and if you get your children back.
Well, I've been to some of them. I mean, they have to give me credit for that, right?
Well, it goes by a certain number of hours. So even if you go to a couple but you don't go to other ones, in the court's eyes, when they come down, when it comes down to their decision, it's going to depend on how much you've completed, not really.
Well, what am I supposed to do if my car won't start?
Well, are you aware of any public transportation, or do you have a family member or a friend that could maybe give you a ride?
Well, I don't really have family and friends that'll help me with that. There's a bus down the street, a bus stop, but I've never used it, and I don't really know where the bus goes. I'm not really familiar with any of that, so
Okay.
I don't want to get on a bus and get lost somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's totally understandable. Would you be open to maybe trying to use the public transportation, the bus stop that goes by your house, if we found a schedule and figured out the stops and all of that?
Yeah, I guess if somebody explained it to me, like what number bus I'm supposed to take and stuff like that, or...
Okay. Yeah, definitely. And you said that you're not really enjoying the parenting classes.
No, I'm really not. They make me feel like I'm a bad person. And, I'm a good person. And I don't want to go in there and feel like they're belittling me and making me feel like, I suck at raising my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I really think that, they should be a little bit more understanding of the situation that I got in and not treat me, I feel disrespected a little bit.
Okay. Well, I'm really sorry that that's how you feel when you go to the parenting classes. I can guarantee that that's not their intentions, is to belittle you and make you feel like you're a bad parent. They're just trying to help you, learn what you need to do better with as far as parenting your children. Is there something that you think would make you feel maybe a little less uncomfortable? Like if someone went with you, or if you met the instructor before the class, or...
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I guess it would be nice if somebody could tell them, that it's hard for me and I'm struggling in there because it's making me feel bad about myself.
Okay. Do you think it would be helpful to you if I went to the next parenting class with you and introduced you to the instructor, and like maybe a few minutes before class, that way you could get to know them on one-on-one before the class started? Do you think that would make you feel more comfortable?
Yeah. Would you stay there with me during the class?
I could stay in the next class with you if that's what you would like me to do.
Okay. Well, I think it would be nice to feel like I have somebody on my side,
Okay.
So.
Yeah, if you think it will be helpful, I'm definitely here to help you, reach the goals that we've set up for you and how your ultimate goal of getting your kids back. And if that means that I go to a parenting class with you to make you feel a little more comfortable, then we'll do what we need to do.
Okay.
And you said that you have a new boyfriend.
I do.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about that?
Well, I met him a couple weeks ago, and he's just really cool and cute, and he seems like he's going to be a really nice guy, and he's not going to, hit me like my last boyfriend did. I haven't talked to my counselor about it, though, because I was afraid that I might not be able to get my kids back if I have a new boyfriend in my life, so I don't know what the rules are for that.
Okay.
So.
Well, there's not really a specific set of rules that says you can or can't have a boyfriend while you're attending, the parenting classes and counseling and supervised visits. But I definitely think that it would be beneficial to you to talk to your counselor about this, because they can probably give you a lot of positive feedback on the best way to go about that, whether, it's introducing your kids to your boyfriend at one of the visits, or, it just depends. They can assist you the best in that.
Okay. And I've had some supervised visits with my kids, but I'd really like to take them out by myself for like an ice cream or something.
Okay.
Can that happen?
Yes, it can happen. We just need to make sure that we meet all the requirements, such as, I think your counselor might be able to tell you more about the specific hours that you need to meet for your classes and attend and your counseling sessions in order to get the unsupervised visits.
Okay.
But I think right now we should focus, that can be our ultimate goal, but right now we need to focus, on getting you to these classes and making sure you have transportation to get to the classes and that you feel comfortable and you're actually getting, some positive, healthy information from these classes. Because if you're not, then it's not really going to benefit you in any way.
Yeah.
And everyone here is just trying to help you reach your ultimate goal of getting your kids back.
Okay.
So maybe that's definitely something I would ask your counselor about.
Okay. Well, when I didn't go to my counseling appointment, I didn't make a new appointment, so I guess I probably need to make a new appointment.
Okay. Yeah, and I can help you make up an appointment today.
Okay.
So we will get you set up with a counseling appointment.
Okay.
And then it will also be beneficial, you said, if you had a bus schedule
Yeah.
and you knew what stops you were needing to get on and off of, correct?
And what the cost is and stuff.
Okay. Well, we will look into the bus schedules and get you set up with that. And then when were your parenting classes?
It's this Thursday coming up at 2:00.
Okay. And do you think it would be at all possible for you to get there a few minutes early so I could introduce you to a few people?
Well, I hope so. I don't know when the bus gets there. I don't know what that's all about. So I guess
Okay.
we'll have to see how long it takes. I don't live that far from here. It's only
Okay.
about, 10-minute drive. So
Okay.
if the bus goes here. Is there a bus stop here, close to here?
That I'm not 100% certain of, but we can definitely look it up when we look for the schedule and the stops,
Okay.
and then we can figure out what would probably be your best bet, which stop to get off at.
Okay.
But we can do that today, and we'll get you all set up with that. That way you feel more comfortable using the bus and public transportation, and then we'll also set up a second counseling appointment for you.
Okay.
And would you like to do a follow-up maybe in a week or two with me?
Maybe 2 weeks, and my goal is so I can get my kids for a few hours Christmas Day without supervision. So that's what I'm trying to work towards. So if I could get to the classes and do the counseling, maybe that could happen.
Yeah, and that's something that, like I said, we'll have to meet all the requirements that are set up, not by myself, but by the state, and so we'll have to meet all of those requirements, and as soon as we meet those requirements, I can help you and assist you in any way to get future visits. And Christmas is coming up close, so as long as we stay on track with your parenting classes, then we can just keep striving to meet those requirements.
Okay.
And just a reminder, I'm always here if you ever have questions or need help, for future references.
Okay.
You can contact me anytime, and I will assist you the best that I can.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. So I will see you in 2 weeks, and we'll print out and look up the bus schedule and everything for you.
Okay, so we're going to do that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds great.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you.
Thanks.